Moonlit terror awaits you. When I was a child, my grandmother often sat me on her knee, her voice a hushed whisper as she warned me never to gaze at the moon on Halloween. She never explained why, just that it was a time when the veil was thin, and the moon had eyes of its own. As I grew older, I dismissed her stories as mere folklore, tales to keep children in line. But tonight, curiosity got the better of me. I found myself standing alone in the field behind our old farmhouse, the autumn wind biting through my jacket as I stared up at the full moon. Its light was unnaturally bright, casting long, eerie shadows across the land, and as I caught a glimpse of my reflection in a nearby puddle, something inside me shifted. The first thing I noticed was how my reflection didn't quite match my movements. It lagged a second behind, a subtle delay that made my skin crawl. I waved my hand, and it followed, but with an eerie hesitation. My heart pounded in my chest as I leaned closer, and that's when I saw it. The reflection's eyes weren't mine. They were dark, empty voids, swirling with a depth that seemed to pull at my very soul. Panic surged through me, and I stumbled back, breaking eye contact. But the feeling of being watched didn't fade. It grew stronger, like a physical weight pressing down on me, urging me to look again. The moon's glow intensified, and the shadows around me seemed to shift and twist, whispering secrets I couldn't quite hear. I felt a cold hand brush against my shoulder, and I spun around, but no one was there. Just the field and the moon, watching. The puddle rippled without reason, and a soft, chilling voice echoed in my mind, a voice that was both mine and not mine. "Join us," it whispered. The reflection in the puddle smiled, revealing sharp, glinting teeth that were definitely not mine. My breath came in ragged gasps as I backed away, struggling to tear my eyes from the haunting image. I turned to run, but the pull of the moon was irresistible, an invisible tether drawing me back with each faltering step. As I reached the edge of the field, the world around me seemed to blur, reality slipping like sand through my fingers. In a final, desperate bid for freedom, I clamped my eyes shut, whispering a prayer to any entity that would listen. Silence enveloped me, and when I dared to open my eyes again, I was back in my room, the moonlight filtering softly through the window. But as I glanced at the mirror on my wall, my heart froze. There, in the glass, my reflection grinned, eyes dark and endless, promising that this was far from over.